I'm making. I already have some oil to cover some of the pots. And you see, it covers the bottom of the pot. And I'm going to put a little butter, about a teaspoon. I'm using the rest to make the caramel. So, I don't want to use too much. That's okay. Just melt the butter. Butter is all melted. Then I'm going to put in my corn. This is 100 grams of corn. Coat the corn with the. Doing this on medium heat. Give it a shake. Then, sorry about that. I'm going to put a lid on it. Let me shake it a little more. So it's starting to heat up. So putting the lid. Immediately I hear the first pop. I'm going to increase the heat to high so that everything can pop on time and evenly. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm going to put, before it starts popping, let me put a pinch of salt, then give it a quick stir. So while this is, here's my sugar. You can use sugar to your taste. Like I'm using a third of a cup of sugar. Can you see? So you can use more if you want. This is what I like. And here's my milk. Use as much as you want. So this is doing nicely. So that's it. My first pop. Can you hear that? I've increased the heat. full pop now. Pop it, pop it, pop it. Yeah, let me give this a shake so that everything can pop evenly. Can you see that? Popping nicely. You have to be careful not to open the cover because I'm going to get popcorn everywhere. So keep the lid on the pots. You're almost done. Another shake. So once I notice that the pop pin has gone down, I'm going to reduce the heat and then turn it off completely. And the heat from the pot will pop the last corns. You understand? Any corn kernel that is not popped, the heat from the pot will pop it. I don't want to get the popcorn burnt. So can you see it has slowed down? So now I'm going to go ahead and turn the heat down. Can you see that? So turning it off now. That's completely off. See, turned it off completely. So the heat from the pot and the burner will do the rest of the work. So I'm just going to keep this on one side, turn it off, then get my caramel going. So, see that? Yeah. So, here goes my sugar. I want the sugar to melt a little, then I'm going to add milk. If you want to speed this up, you can always add the milk from the beginning. I want this to brown up a little before I add my milk. takes patience. So let me show you my popcorn. I want to you have a glimpse of it. So the lid is off. Can you see that steam? I don't want it to get soggy, so I have to remove the lid. And so let the lid be off like that. Okay. So can you see the sugar is starting to melt? See that? That's what I was aiming for. Can you see that? So now I'm going to add my milk. Yeah. Did you see what happened? So you want to be very fast stirring this before the sugar hardens up, because there was no liquid before. You understand? So now I'm just going to give it time to melt up. And you see it has crystallized. That was because I hesitated. So you don't want to do that. As you are turning the milk into the pan, you are stirring. So it will still melt up. Once the milk starts bubbling, you can see it's melting now. So avoid leaving it unstirred. As in, you stir immediately you are pouring your milk. I'm going to be adding the butter, but let me still keep stirring. At this point, I'm adding a tablespoon of sugar, as in more sugar, to help the caramelization. So this one is melting up, as you can see. So on this side, you can see the popcorn. has cooled down. See that? Nicely popped. None of it burnt. Popped evenly. See? So this is starting to caramelize. So I want to add in my butter now. This takes patience. As you can see, it's thickening up. So just a bit more to go. And I'm going to be adding the popcorn. We are getting there. I don't want this to turn completely brown before I add in my popcorn, because I'm still going to continue stirring. So at this moment, I'm going to be adding my popcorn. Can you see the caramel? That's how I want. I don't want it to get so brown. I'm going to turn down the heat so that it doesn't get burnt. And I'm going to be adding in my popcorn. Can you see the popcorn? Look at my pot. No bun. So now I think this is better. Let me make use of this spoon because I need to be fast now. I don't want it to burn. To see it well. See that? Getting there. Just keep stirring. Just keep turning until everything is well coated. I told you I don't want this to get too brown, so I want it lightly browned, not too brown, as in no, I don't want it to get burnt at all, just a light caramelization, you know. So we'll soon be done now. Almost done. You see that? I want to make sure you keep turning so that you don't get it burnt. That's what I'm doing, turning it. This is not the time you want to leave it unattended. Just keep turning. Everything is well coated. Few minutes more to go, then we'll be done. Yum. So as you can see, we're almost done. I told you I don't want it to be too brown. It's nicely coated with the caramel. So I'm going to turn off the heat now. I'm turning off the heat, and I'll still keep turning. I'll leave it on the burner. Can you see that? If you want it to be more caramelized, as in you need more caramel, that you use more sugar and milk. You can always use water. Either you use sugar and water or sugar and milk. But I like mine like this, lightly caramelized, not too gooey or too sticky. So I've turned off the heat. So here's my, I'm going to be putting it. Let it just cool down. I put some down here, then have some in a dish. It's so yummy. Can you see it? Yum, yum, yum. You want to try this at home, you're really going to like it. Like I said, if you want it more caramelized, you use more sugar and more water or milk. I used milk, sugar, and butter, and you can see it's nicely done. Thank you so much for watching. Now you know how to do your own. Now you know how to make your own caramelized popcorn on stove top. Can you see? Yum, yum. And it's so crunchy. So if you want to watch the movie, just call up with this and have a nice time. See, heard that crunch? I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe and be blessed. Bye.